Hello everyone and welcome, of course, to possibly the final video of the whole E3 series thing going on. I hope you've enjoyed the videos, I hope you have. I know it's a bit different from the usual playthroughs and Smash Logs, but I thought, hey, this is a time to experiment, see what's going on, and you never know, you might like my opinions, you could give your own opinions, and so what. And basically this is the Sony Press Conference, and what a press conference it was. Now, it was 2 AM it started at for UK, and I was knackered from everything. I had work early, and I was like, nope, I was like up from just adrenaline, really looking forward to it. But I mean, we'll be honest, I was mostly looking forward to the Ubisoft press conference, and I was like, okay, right, so Sony's, probably going to be on par and everything. I have to be honest, Sony completely blew it out of the water. I was jaw-dropped every single night. I was like, what is going on? It was just one thing after another. It was like, you're getting this, you're getting that, this is here now, So, just gonna run through a few things, see what, my opinions and stuff, like whether I liked it or not. I mean, sure, the Order 1886 seemed like it was going for a sort of survival horror type vibe. I don't know if that's what the game's actually going to be. Need a bit more gameplay. I would have liked a wee bit more. There was rumours of like a proper 10-minute video demo going on, and it was like, oh, okay. It does look fantastic though. It looks so good, and the transitions from sort of your cutscene, you don't even notice it. It's insane. Definitely looking forward to that. Next up though, it's just there was a complete surprise. We're all sitting watching gameplay, and it's like, hi guys, Little Big Planet 3. There was rumours of Little Big Planet 3 in production, but then it kind of died out because it was like, nah. And then it was just like, here you go, there you go. Now, I love Little Big Planet. It is ridiculously fun. Anyone who has played it will probably realise how fun it is. And it's so much fun to just sit down, and it's just bonkers. You can make your own games in it and everything. It's just out of this world crazy. And it's not getting developed by Media Molecule. I'm sure I said that right. But it's by the guys, I'm pretty sure, that did the Vita version. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. There's a comment section. Beat me up if you want to. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna. There's a few things as well. As Bloodbounre. That was pretty darn insane. It's an exclusive to the PS4. It's from Software. That always tongue twists me almost. From Software. And it looks like sort of Demon Souls, Dark Souls successor in a way. It said it's a wee bit faster, but I mean, it looks gritty and bloody, and I was like, I like this a lot. I mean, they did have Dead Island 2, which was a bit surprised. I got confused because it was like, what, Riptide, but Riptide's actually this called Dead Island Riptide, and then there's Dead Island 2. I wish companies would do that. It's confusing as hell. But it was a very amusing sort of trailer they had going on, and walking down the streets, had his music on, zombies killing other people, and then he turns into a zombie, and then it's just wacky. It looks pretty good. I would like to see some proper gameplay. There's probably gameplay trailers out now from the whole E3 going on with stage demos and everything now. It's like E3's full swing, and everybody's want to show off their new toys. I mean, Sony did pull a few sort of Apple-like announcements where they go, here's a game, get it now. And you're like, what? Where'd this come from? There was a game called Entwined. I'm sure, hopefully saying that right. It seems like a sort of paper crafty, turn into dragons and stuff, and they were just like, and you can get it right now on PSN, this minute. And it was like, what? How? And of course, some people do know, and some of you may be playing, PC and PS4 get the better access to Battlefield Hardline. I keep almost calling it Battle Line. No idea why. And of course, a big announcement was a PS Vita TV. I am super excited about that. I've been wanting one of these because it's been out in Japan, and I've been like, give me it now. Coming to Europe and the US at the end of this year, and well, I'll be, abusing that around my house because it's what it's there for. It looked pretty cool. Good little device. Of course, one of the big things that people are looking forward to is seeing how does The Last of Us look on the PS4. What did Naughty Dog do? And it looked fantastic. I mean, it already looked fantastic. Can't speak, apparently, but that's how fantastic it is. And it was just like, wow, okay, Naughty Dog, well done. And that was releasing next month. And if you're watching this video, probably like next month or thereafter in July or 2015, if you're coming back to see previous E3 videos, they're probably already on the shelves. Now, there was a big surprise, although it was kind of known, is Grand Theft Auto 5 was coming. It's also coming to PC. I plan to get it on PC because I actually got it on PS3 and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, but it was like, I felt the game was, getting restricted back really quite badly. And you could see that. PC, the power PC, it's going to look fantastic. PS4 is probably the same, but I aim to get it on PC. It's cheaper and all that good stuff. So, there was a bunch of indies, loads of indies. Sony loves their indies. I do keep thinking that this bubble might burst, this bubble may not burst. Sony needs to tread carefully because I don't want them to go indie, it's like dead. I mean, they're picking the sort of creme of the crop. One big thing to mention is it seemed like they've got some sort of good partnership with Devolver Digital. Now, people who watch my channel know how much I love Shadow War and how much I like, if you pay attention to Twitter, I really love Devolver Digital as a publisher and sort of developer type thing. They're really, really wacky and just get loads of crazy titles. There's Broforce there, which is just bizarre and crazy and nuts. I mean, Devolver Digital are really, really cool, and it was nice to see they were just bringing a whole host of games to Sony platforms, and I was really excited to see that because it means Devolver Digital gets their name out there more. So really looking forward to that. Hopefully more to come though. Now, I'm probably going to go into, I had two really sort of mega high points of the show. One of them you probably already know, but anyone who's watching this probably saw No Man's Sky. Now, this was revealed last year. Developers have been through hell because they had their whole development studio flooded and all that, and then they still managed to bring, which looks kind of complete. I'm assuming they're probably still putting systems into it and whatnot because it's pretty spectacular, and it looks insane. Very colourful, very bright, dinosaurs, creatures, space, exploration, planets, universe. So the gist of No Man's Land, what am I on about? No Man's Sky is like, you have a universe, you get put on a planet, and then you can create stuff. You can, explore and this, freaking spaceship thing, and just go in dog fights and the freaking space, and every planet is different. You get snow planets, you get sunny planets. What am I on about? Is there such a thing? Ice planets, whatever. It's just incredible. It's mind-boggling. And then you sit back and go, whoa, who's doing this? 6-man indie team. And then your jaw just goes through the floor and you're just like, how is that even possible? But No Man's Sky, like last year, freaking phenomenal. I can't wait for it. And obviously being at Sony Press Conference, it's coming to PlayStation 4, yada yada yada. But I'm hoping it comes on PC as well. I mean, as I said, it's the same with Microsoft's conference when, they showed Evolve. I was like, it's coming to PC, No Man's Sky is coming to PC. But Sony had a good chunk of exclusives, because like Little Big Planet, it's releasing this year. It's like, what? Bloodbourne is not releasing this year, but it's like, it's from let's try this again. From Software are doing it, and it's like Demon's Souls' sort of spiritual successor. The Order 1886 looks fantastic. It's coming in February. That means February's get The Witcher 3 and The Order does. So that's two fantastic looking titles. And one little thing though is to bring up is there was a Ratchet & Clank movie, which I cannot wait for because I love Ratchet & Clank. I mean, Ratchet & Clank was a sort of like the duo I went with when it was like the PS2 era, when you had Jak and Daxter and Ratchet & Clank. It was like, I went with Ratchet & Clank, whereas before it was Crash Bandicoot, and so on and so forth. But they're also remastering the first one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it does say it's like they're remastering the first one for PS4. Now, I don't know if they're going to like rebuild it, or it's just going to be like a paint. I'm hoping they rebuild it in a way so they can, instead of, because it would look really terrible in the PS4. The PS4 has a lot of power to use, and it would look really terrible if it was just like, lick, here you go. So hopefully we'll see. Now, the big bomb of the show that everybody knew was coming, but nobody really knew what it was going to look like. It was all in-game footage, and it was Uncharted 4, a Thief's End. Now, from the way that sounds, it's going to be a sort of conclusion in a way. And then how some many people might not want to see Uncharted end, you might want to see what Naughty Dog can do next. I mean, you have The Last of Us, there's probably going to be a Last of Us 2, but Uncharted, Nathan Drake is a brilliant character. But it was like he woke up, should I say, sort of in a jungle-like area, mud on his face and everything, and it's like, this is in-game, and you're just like, what? Naughty Dog has done incredible work. I cannot wait for Uncharted 4 if he's end. It looks spectacular. Hopefully, I can maybe do some streaming or some videos or something on it for the channel. I mean, like with the whole PS4 allowing you to rip your stuff onto a USB drive now. And there's also the YouTube app that's going to allow you to directly upload. I probably won't do that because we all know you gotta have the Smash Gaming intro. Everybody loves it. I've heard people say it's like, have your headset on, bass and everything. It really sounds fantastic. It's good to know that. I mean, I try to keep it, it's sort of the identity. I kind of keep it, short and sweet. A few seconds, here you go, and then the gameplay. But hey guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed Sony's press conference. There was loads they showed. Final thoughts would be my lowest point. Probably when they started going a bit media focused and it was like, uh-oh. At Sony, did you not learn from... But they it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, they showed off this Powers sort of franchise they're bringing, and that looked really quite exciting. And they kind of just left it at that. And it was like, okay, right, they're done, dusted, moved on. That's probably the lowest point as I found, really. It was in the middle of it, and it was like, okay, and then it went straight back up to like over 11. My highest point, of course, was Uncharted and No Man's Land. Why do I keep calling it No Man's Land? No Man's Sky. It's the same way I keep calling Battle Line, Battle Line, when it's Battlefield, Hardline. Oh well. No Man's Sky and Uncharted, definitely my big ups for the show. I can't wait to get my hands on them. No Man's Sky, I don't think has a release date. May end up with a release date throughout the week, who knows. Anyway folks, thank you again for watching this video. Let me know down below if you have any questions, if you have anything you liked yourself, if you watched it, if you want to ask a bit more, I'd be happy to talk. I mean, I tend to try and reply to all comments. I usually do it anyway. You only get a few, sadly. But hey, thank you again folks for watching this. I hope you haven't really minded the sort of E3 videos, and I shall see you next time.